Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Thursday to you. I know I feel a little bit, I'm a little bit lower, but I really wanted you guys to see this. I really wanted you to see the star of the show, which is this behind me. So I raised the camera so you could see more of this because it's hangs up a little bit higher on the wall in celebration of the 4th of July, which is next week already. How is that possible? Oh my gosh. So happy Thursday to you. Today is Thursday, June 26th, 2025. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop. And today we are here for our cross stitch, our Friends Thursday cross stitch live stream. How are all of you? Are you ready for some cross stitch fun? And are you ready for July 1st, our big reveal of our next Happy Little Stitch box, which is ready to go. It is ready to head out the door to you. I'm super excited about that. How are all of you? How are you doing? And thank you so much for being here, by the way. Hello, Pam. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Candy. Hello, Glenda. Hello, Kay. Happy Thursday. Hot as blue blazes again today. Stitching, sewing tomato by Erin Elizabeth. I love it. Pam, prayers needed going for a biopsy on my thyroid on Monday. Goodness, prayers are coming your way, my friend. I hope all goes well. I hope all goes well and everything comes back just fine. Please keep me posted if you think of it. I would love to hear. Hello, Free Spirit. Hello, Esmeralda. Hello, Pamela. Howdy, Laurel. Hello. Hello, Lori. I'm glad you're back. It's been a while. I'm glad that you are back. Hello, Adeline. What a beautiful quote behind you. What is it? Well, Adeline, I was so glad that you asked because just in case someone asked, we happened to pull the kit. This is a beautiful kit. It is beautiful. It is by Bunny Hill Designs. It is from their latest collection called Hollyhocks and Roses. If you haven't checked it out, you should go look at our tab at happylittlestitchshop.com under new arrivals. Click on Hollyhocks and Roses, and you'll see all of the beautiful prints that are in that collection. I think I've shared it on the live before. But it is beautiful in person. And obviously, this behind me does much more justice to the quilt than this picture on front. But it's from Hollyhocks and Roses by Bunny Hill Designs. The name of the kit is called Frontier. Here, let me get my drink out. Okay. Let me do this overhead shot. This is the quilt kit. It's a boxed kit, finishes at 68 by 68, which I know that this behind me is smaller because it's just a digital top. So it doesn't have like all of the same dimensions. So the real finished one finishes at 68 by 68. And it is called, is that right? Let me look. I don't think that's what it's called. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I was confusing it with another one. It's called My Home Sweet Home. So this is the pattern that comes in the box. This is what it looks like, but even that picture does not do it justice because you get the pattern in here, you get all the fabric you need for quilt top and binding. But this does it better justice. Let me see if I can show you a little bit more of it. Beware for my hands-on camera work here, okay? Oh, we're gonna get another camera in the shot up there. But that, my friends, is the Hollyhocks and Roses boxed kit called Home Sweet Home. Patriotic vibe, very, very pretty, and much prettier in person, I would say. Let's see if I can tighten this again. How is that? Did I make any? I hope I didn't make anybody ill. I hope you're all okay. But that is what that is. So, product to share with you, Hollyhocks and Roses by Bunny Hill Designs. It's called Home Sweet Home. It's the boxed kit from that collection. It's precarious. Gorgeous quilt, says Free Spirit. Beautiful quilt, says Candy. Laurel says beautiful quilt. Hi, Georgia. Hey, Jude from up north. Pretty quilt behind you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Ellie. Hello, hello. Real quilt, far more impressive than box. So true. Truth is in the pudding. Hello, Patty from Albuquerque. Hello, Susan. Hello. Let's see, Lori. Too often the pictures don't do the quilts justice. I agree. I would pass so many if I didn't get a chance to see them done, whether here on video or in person. Same with cross-stitch designs. I agree. Hello, Mary. Just found your channel. Love it. Hi from Ohio. Hello. Thank you for finding us and giving us a try. Hopefully you're here to stay in the Happy Little Stitcher community. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so today, every Thursday we have our live streams, our Friends Thursday live streams. The first 3 Thursdays of the month are typically dedicated to quilting. And then the 4th Thursday of the month, we take a hot minute and give some cross-stitching a love. So I have a bunch of cross-stitch patterns here to be able to share with you, matched up with cloth. I also have some new notions, restock notions, and some just notions in general that I wanted to share with you. You're going to find that given that next week is the 4th of July, our theme for this week is Patriotic, July 4th vibe happening. So a lot of our cross-stitch designs are going to be patriotic focused as well. That's why I hung this quilt behind us so that we could have all of the 4th of July feels today, given that it's next week. A couple things that I wanted to share with you. I will not be live next week because it's the day before the 4th of July, and we are going to try to have a little family getaway. And so next week we will not have a live. However, next week I will work on getting a live stream schedule out to you guys for the month of July, so you know what to plan for the month of July. I think for the rest of the weeks, that's not true because my daughter has college orientation and I need to go to that with her, and that falls on a Thursday. So just stay tuned for the July live stream schedule and pay close attention, because if I can't do it on a Thursday, but maybe I could do it on a Wednesday or a Tuesday or a different day of the week, I might try to reschedule it so that we can still get some time in each week with each other. So just stay tuned for that. Like, pay close attention once the schedule comes out. Don't just think they're all going to be on Thursdays, because this month, due to some conflicts, I might try to squeeze it in on a different day. So the next live stream after today that I will see you at is our Happy Little Stitch Box July reveal live stream. If you have been following us, you know that we have begun a journey down a Happy Little Stitch Box release each month. We did a release in May, which was so nerve-wracking, but a ton of fun, and it got really good responses from you guys, which I really, really appreciate. And we sold out of that one. That one was an Americana by Lori Holt. That was the theme of the box, and it was a chicken salad table runner. Let me see if I can find it and show you a picture. However, if you follow me and you heard the little teaser that I gave last week, we might have made up just a few more of those boxes. And so we might have some for you that will be announced very, very soon. If you're watching this and you are hearing that this is going to be potentially, we're going to have a few more of those available as an exclusive offering for you and you're interested in one, please let me know because I could probably hook you up with one before they go live. And then we'll make the few that we have made up available live, and hopefully those will all go as well. But this got such a good response, and we had a lot of people who were like, oh no, they're sold out. And we happen to have enough stuff to make up a few more. That will not be the norm. That won't happen with every box, but with this box, it was able to happen. So we did that. So that was our May box, which was a lot of fun, a little scared, a little nerve-wracking, but it worked out really nicely. Then we have our June box, which was focused around the Ghoul Friends fabric collection by Teresa Kogut. And this is what that one looks like. A cute little project featuring Teresa's Ghoul Friends fabric collection. That one is sold out, completely sold out, not to be seen or heard from again. And then that brings us to our July release. So our happy little stitch box for July is coming soon. We will go live, and the box will go live on our website on July 1st at 7 p.m. Central Time. You can join us right here on our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. The product will go live at probably a couple minutes before 7 p.m. Central Time. It'll be live on our homepage, and then we will go live on our YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I will share the project with you so you can see the project ahead of time and know if it's something that you're interested in or not. The project is exclusive to Happy Little Stitch Shop. We've made up limited quantities, so once the quantities are gone, then they're gone. They won't be available again. And you can see the project. You won't see everything that's in the box. You will only see the project. And then in the box, you'll get the fabric you need to make that project top and binding. You'll get the instructions of some sort that go with the project to be able to make it. And then there will be other goodies in there as well that will be mystery, that will remain a surprise. But the bulk of the box, which is the project, you will be able to see, so you can determine if it's something you want to get or not. Hello, Marcy. Patty, you're really feeling a need coming up with smaller kits because so many quilts are. I feel the same way, Patty. That is part of the reason that I really wanted to do that, because I feel like it's a great way to have a manageable project and still get some of these favorite fabric collections into your life, but in a more manageable way. Like, they're quick, they're easy, and fun and cute, and then you get some extra goodies in there as well. Like, it's a win-win, I feel. And you guys have responded really well to it. So I'm super, super thrilled about that. And I thank you guys so much. I'm super grateful for that, because it takes a lot of time and effort and planning to putting these boxes together. And that's why it's so nerve-wracking. It's a big risk for us to take that on and to do it. I will tell you that we will be offering a Happy Little Stitch box for July, August, September, October, November. Then we will take a break, because I think December is crazy for me personally. It's crazy for people in general. So we will not offer a Happy Little Stitch box in December. And we will also, due to the aftermath of like Christmas and New Year's, we will not be offering a Happy Little Stitch box at the beginning of January either. Then they will resume in February. So if any of you, I've heard from some of you who are like, I want to get every box every month, just so that you know that's our schedule for the foreseeable future. We will be taking a break from Happy Little Stitch boxes in December and in January, and we will be resuming in February. And we already have like July through November planned out. So thank you. Hello, Valeria. Hello. Free Spirit says, Angela, you are stepping out in faith. God rewards. Oh, I believe it. It is still scary though, but yes, you have to have faith. You have to turn over those worries. It's sometimes very hard to do. Um, but yes, I believe that. Patty, that schedule sounds fine. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, it is hot here in the Midwest right now. I mean, maybe not as hot as some of the rest of you. I feel a little bit of a mess this morning because I was running people around and I feel like it's really hot. Like I'm warm all the time. I'm warm all the time. Mm. Valeria, thank you so much for the super chat. This is number one Nick fan. It almost made me spit out my water. Thank you so much, Valeria. Hello, hello. Hello, Woolly Girl. Hello, Pam in Alabama. Okay, so I've shared this with you. I've let you know about the live stream schedule for July. Stay tuned for that. I've let you know that our next live stream, which is already out there on our YouTube channel, is for July 1st for our reveal for our next Happy Little Stitch box for July, which I'm very excited about. I think some of you may know what designer it's themed around, so I'm excited about that. It's a super cute project. It's right over there. Oh, it's super cute. And now, the other thing I want to tell you, also stay tuned for our first ever Poppy Cotton new release party. I have received the headers from Poppy Cotton. I've received the fabric. So we now have everything we need in order to be able to have our first Poppy Cotton new release party. So I will include that in my July live schedule, live stream schedule graphic that I send out to you guys. I'll share it in my newsletter and I'll share it on social media. But mark your calendars for our Poppy Cotton, first ever Poppy Cotton new release party. I don't know the exact date yet, but it'll be in early July. So just stay tuned for information about that. And then be sure to mark your calendar for that. I hope you'll all join in the new Poppy Cotton fun. Hey, Jude, it hasn't cooled off by you. It's 62 up there? No. Well, I mean, I don't know. It could be 62 here and I'm just that hot all the time right now. No, it's 91 right now and it feels like 100. That's where we're at. It's 91. Am I in the right town? Yeah. It's 91. Feels like 100. And my office is very hot. I need like a good fan, I've decided, for in here because it is really hot in my office. In the warehouse, it's very cool. All of the team members who are down in the warehouse are like, it is super cool down here. My daughter, who sits and is working on a project for us this summer, I think I told you this before, getting all of the collections online ahead of time so that all of you can see what we are bringing in and you can plan accordingly. So you're not like, oh, is Angela going to get this collection? Is she going to get the whole collection? Is she going to get just a few bolts? Now you'll be able to see stuff that we're going to have. So you know that we will be carrying it. She's working to get a bunch of stuff online for us ahead of time. She has started to wear pants and a sweatshirt because she gets really chilly downstairs. But up here in my office, it is hot all the time. Valeria, can I purchase the July box now? Valeria, it goes live July 1st at 7 p.m. If you send me an email, I can help you, maybe. Beautiful quilt behind you, says Woolly Girl. Thank you. Hey, Jude. Wow. Yeah, I know it's hot here. Ellie, you sound like you're in Florida with me. I know, it's warm. I'm hot. Okay, so let's jump into our cross-stitch party for today. I have a bunch of goodies to be able to share with you, a bunch of patriotic. Again, we're kind of moving into the patriotic theme. Patterns, and we matched up some cloth options for you with these patterns. So this first one is super cute. Oh, by the way, do you guys see my nails? My nails will never look like this again. I'm just saying. But look, this is only my second manicure in my whole life. My first one was when I got married, and you can see that this week at work, I've already banged up I've already messed it up. from like carrying boxes and opening boxes and doing stuff like that. It's already not looking as nice as it was. But I have only had 2 manicures in my life. The first one was when I got married. And the second one, due to a little gift from a friend, a very generous gift from a friend. We have a wedding that we're going to this weekend. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll try to make my hands look nicer. And so I got a manicure, but they will never look this way again. So take a picture because it won't last. Okay, this one is by Primrose Cottage. It is super, super cute. It is called Red, White, and Blue Quilt. Look how adorable that is. I would love to just sit down and take a hot minute and stitch this puppy up because it's so, so cute. So here's the pattern. Small, quick finish. I think it's only, 65 by 65 is the stitch count. And then we pulled this one to go with it because look at how great of a match that is. This one is called Country French Latte by Wichell, and it's in 32 count linen. So those would go very, very nicely together. But of course, we have counts 14 through 40. So you can search our online cross stitch cloth and you'll be able to find a plethora of options for you to choose from with regards to what count you want to use and what count you're comfortable stitching on. But that is Red, White, and Blue Quilt by Primrose Cottage. And the cloth is 32 count linen, Country French Latte. All right, next we have When I Think of July by Puntini Puntini. I love these 5x5 stitches from Primrose. They're so cute and fast, like manageable, right? Like short and sweet and super fun to stitch. Hello, Chris. My daughter and I stopped at your cute little shop on Sunday on our way home from the UP. You did? I wish I would have been there to see you. Aw, I'm so glad you stopped by. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you loved it, and I hope you had a safe and fun travels. Aw, I wish I would have seen you, Chris. All right, so When I Think of July by Puntini Puntini, and this is a fabulous match as well. This cloth is 32 count linen, and it's raw linen by Zweigart, which I think is probably what was used. It sure was. That's the exact called for linen that was used in this sample stitch on the cover. So 32 count raw linen by Zweigart. And the pattern is When I Think of July by Puntini Puntini. Next up, we have Heartstring Samplery, Sweet Land of Liberty. Look at that cute stitch. And for this one, we picked 32 count linen, Small Potatoes by Lap and Loops. Again, we have this color in a bunch of different counts. So you can just search for Small Potatoes and you'll be able to find a count that should work for you. 32 count linen, Small Potatoes by Lap and Loops, and Sweet Land of Liberty by Heartstrings Samplery. Next up, from Stitching with the Housewives, we have Truckin' Along July. Look how cute this is. So many cute designs from Priscilla. Truckin' Along July. And this one, of course, we picked the Black Ada, and this is a 14 count. Black Ada by Zweigart. How cute is that? Really makes the red, white, and blue pop, it being stitched on the black. And that truck is adorable. So, Truckin' Along July on 14 count Black Ada. Let's see, I just started stitching on 32 count linen without magnification. How did you manage that? Did you used to stitch with magnification and now you don't? Because how does that work? I would love to hear how that is possible. I love how it looks. Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy, let's see, I probably enjoy stitching on 25 count Lugana, 28 count Lugana. I've stitched on 16 count Ada. I've stitched on 18 count Ada. stitched on 36 count linen and 40 count linen, and I feel like I have to use magnification for all of it anymore. I nearly pulled some of my whips that are getting no love right now. I mean, honestly, they're just not getting any love. There will come a day where I will have time or make sure to set aside time, and that time is not right now, but it will come back because I love, love, love stitching. And every time I do make the time to do it, I always am so pleased and fulfilled that I have had that time. But I nearly pulled a bunch of my whips today to bring in to show you and have a little bit of a whip parade, but I didn't get it done. My eyes just adjusted and the flow helped. What? How does that happen? I feel like my eyes will not adjust ever. I feel like I have an eye appointment coming up soon. I for sure need to get them checked out. But that's amazing. I would love it if that would happen. Like, take that and run with it. Just enjoy it because that is awesome. I don't mind stitching with magnification. It's not like it's a bad thing, but it would make stitching a lot, a lot more easy, feasible to just like do on the go if you don't have to have all the paraphernalia to go with it. Chris says we both bought a lot. I'm having cataract surgery Tuesday, so I'm hoping my sight will improve. Ooh, I would love to hear if it does. Good luck, by the way. Good luck with surgery. I hope all of that goes smoothly for you. All right, next up is July Quaker. This is another really cute one. I think this one is so darling. This is From the Heart Needle Art, and it's from her Quaker series, and this is the July Quaker. And for this one, we pulled 40 count linen in platinum by Zweigart. So look how nice that would look together. Beautiful. The look is so much better, but yeah, I left the lights that hang around. Oh yeah. So you still, the lighting, that is probably making a big difference for you. Okay, next up we have from Cottage Garden Samplings. This is from their series called A Year in the Woods. This one is called The Bald Eagle. Again, perfect for keeping in line with the patriotic theme. Look how pretty that is. The Bald Eagle. And you'll see that this one is stitched on a nice kind of green background. And so we picked this 40 count linen in Friendship Green by Fabrics by Stephanie. Beautiful. I'm not sure that I would have naturally gone in this direction to put a green background here, but it looks lovely. And it makes this, gives like a whole other range of options for this green. I don't know that I would have done that, but it looks really nice. So 40 count linen in Friendship Green by Fabrics by Stephanie and The Bald Eagle by Cottage Garden Samplings. All right, next up, this is by our friend Beverly McCullough. This one is called Sweet Freedom Heart cross stitch pattern, and I love it to pieces. This one is done on a little bit of a blue, like a light blue color. We picked this. This one is called Luna Moth, and it's by Bestitch Me, and it's 14 count Ada. How pretty. Beautiful, like light blue for that would be lovely. Look at how pretty that heart is. I love it. Sweet Freedom Heart by Beverly McCullough, Flamingo Toes. Next up, all the summery vibes. This is Stitch Card Set E by Lori Holt. In this, for those of you who don't know, she has stitch cards A through, what is she through now? Y, I think. And in this little pattern kit, there are all 4 of these patterns are in here. These are super fun to stitch. I just need to get back into stitching this because this always gets me back like going again. Each one is only 32 by 32 stitch count. They go super, super fast. I mean, you can finish one of them in a few hours. You really could. And, if you've got the time to like sit there and just keep plugging away at it, they come together pretty quickly. So this one is Stitch Card Set E, which has a definite summery / patriotic vibe. And for this one, we pulled 14 count Ada in Nougat by Zweigart. Look how lovely that is. The called for that Lori used. I wish I could see it without having to open it. But I can't, so I won't open it. I'm sure she used one of her Luganas. Super, super cute. Hello, Jenny. Can you make recommendations for other fabrics besides linen? Yeah, for sure. A lot of the linens that I'm suggesting do come in Ada as well. So the same colors offered in Ada. And like this one right here is Nougat in 14 count Ada that we're suggesting for Stitch Card Set E, sorry. But a lot of like the ones from Bestitch Me or from, where else? Picture This Plus or Fabrics by Stephanie. A lot of those, I usually get them in all of the counts that we offer. So if they were available in 14 and 16 count, I get them in those counts. If they're available in a Lugana, I get them in those counts, and then in the linen as well. So if I say that this is a 14 count, oftentimes you might be able to find that same color in a different count. So cute. I'm working on Sweet Freedom Heart while you watch. Oh, she's doing this one. I love that. I think that one is so pretty. Okay, this next one I nearly brought because this is a whip. This is a whip for me that I have. So I nearly brought it to be able to share with you what I'm working on, or what is in my whip pile. I shouldn't say working on because that would not be true. Early Americans. This is by Little House Needleworks. It is a 9-part series. Yep, 9-part series that has different characters for each part, different historical figures for each block that you're stitching. And I'm stitching mine all in one piece. You can stitch them individually as shown in the sample pictures, or you can stitch them all in one piece. It looks like we don't have number 1 in the shop, but I think number 1 was Betsy Ross, I think. Yeah, I think number 1 was Betsy Ross. Then the rest of this series consists of number 2 is John Hancock, was the first signer of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. John Hancock. Here we have Martha Washington, of course, the first first lady in 1789 and wife of the first president, George Washington. Here we have Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale, a colonial spy, famous for the words, "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country." He died in 1776 when caught by the British. So Nathan Hale. Then we have, oops, let me set these someplace else. Then we have the Freedom Center, Early Americans Freedom. This is the chart that goes right in the center of the 9 chart layout. Then we have Paul Revere. Paul Revere, a silversmith and patriot, best known for the warning he issued upon horseback in 1775 that the British were coming. Here we have Abigail Adams. Abigail Adams was appointed to the Massachusetts Colony General Court in 1775 during a time in which few women had roles in politics. Abigail Adams. Next, we have Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry, patriot and renowned orator, said in conclusion to his famous speech in 1775, "Give me liberty or give me death." And last up, number 9 in the series is Molly Pitcher. Molly Pitcher Hayes, well known for standing by her husband and troops as a water bearer in battles against the British. Molly Pitcher Hayes. So that is the Early American series by Little House Needleworks. I love this series. I think that it's so fun to like recognize historical figures. For this one, we pulled as an option Tin Roof by Weeks Dye Works in 30 count linen. I think that there are some, I mean, you could go with anything. Let's see, does it say what it was stitched on? Oh, Tin Roof. You're kidding me. It does not look like Tin Roof. But it was stitched on this actual fabric right here. If I were stitching this on 16 count, which I think I might actually be stitching mine on 16 count, I would use something like Beautiful Beige or Clay Barn Gray, are some nice Adas that would, I think, complement that series nicely. Next up, from Erin Elizabeth, we have the red, white, and blue sampler. Look at this one. Yeah, Early Americans, Pamela. So Pamela's saying, is there a way that you could kit up that Early American series? Yes. We offer like Farmhouse Christmas and Frosty Forest right now as kits, including Cottage of the Month. We offer those as a bundle as well. So we for sure could offer Early Americans as a bundle as well. And a bundle, I mean, we always let people pick their own fabric because people have fabrics that work for them, counts that they enjoy stitching on. But when we bundle it up, we offer the pattern bundle as a complete bundle. And then we usually make up a floss kit to be able to have with it as well. So you could get the floss kit and the bundle of patterns and then choose your own cloth. So red, white, and blue sampler by Erin Elizabeth. This one is beautiful. Beautiful. And so for this one, we pulled 14 count Historic Beige by Fabric Flair. Again, I think Clay Barn Gray, Beautiful Beige are two other great options for this color. And then for linen, I mean, I know we have some great options down there for linen. You could do lamb's wool. You could also do the Clay Barn Gray or Beautiful Beige in a linen as well. But I know we have some other great linen options for that one too. Historic Beige for that one. All right, next up from Jody, you're stitching the red, white, and blue sampler by Erin Elizabeth. Oh, you're stitching the sampler. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Next up, a classic from Blackbird Designs called Sweet Land of Liberty. This is a book of 5 cross-stitch projects. In this book, I mean, this is just a classic book. Let me see if I can show you some of one of the projects in there. This one is beautiful, called Salute to Abigail. It's beautiful. This one is called In Full Glory. Oh, nice. You would like a kit of Early Americans too. This one is called American Eagle. That one is beautiful as well. All right, we will work on that. We will work on getting that kitted up for people. This one is called Sweet Land of Liberty. Man, my nose is so itchy today. And those are the 5 projects in there. For this, we picked a pretty basic Neutral. Of course, you could pick a different cloth for each of the projects in there. For this top one, we picked a Cafe Mocha, Country French Cafe Mocha in 32 count. Next up, from the Prairie Schooler, we have the July pattern. July brings the greatest heat, strawberries and melons make cool treats. So July from the Prairie Schooler, and we pulled 32 count lamb's wool. Perfect for this. You are welcome, Pamela. Perfect for this project. And then we have a couple of the monthly mini villages by Country Cottage Needleworks. We have the May mini village and we have the June mini village. And we pulled Beautiful Beige in 32 count linen, which is also available in Ada. And here we have Preserving Liberty by Waxing Moon Designs. And this one, the called for, is the Beautiful Beige, which is available in linen or Ada. Okay, these are new ones in the shop. Monthly Mini Village, May and June. Those are brand new in the shop, just released. They're now here. Also brand new in the shop is Stitch Card Set Y by Lori Holt. There's one more stitch card to go. Stitch Card Set Z will be her last stitch card. So here is Stitch Card Set Y, just released, brand new in the shop. And we have a restock of 25 count Lugana Parchment by Lori Holt, back in stock. So those are our cross stitch patterns and cloth for you guys this week. What'd you think? Did any stand out that you're like excited about, or maybe you're already stitching it, or maybe you're not and you're excited to do it? Are any of those standing out for you guys? And then I have a basket full of some notions and things to share with you. So a few restocks. And some patriotic notions, which are always fun this time of year. Early Americans is what Pamela is most excited about. I need to pull that back out and get stitching on it again. For those of you who started stitching that with me, you've all probably finished it by now. But do you remember, I think I was doing the Patrick Henry chart, and I accidentally grabbed the wrong color and stitched the whole section in the wrong color. And I was like, it's a little known fact. I picked it was for the grass. So it was like the whole section of the yard in front of the house that was supposed to be kind of a brown green. And there were two very similar shades, but one was more of a brown than a green, and the other one was more of a green than a brown. But they were close in color, and so I had grabbed the one that was more brown than green. And so I told the story that it was a little known fact that there was a drought that year. And so Patrick Henry's yard was a little brown that year. It was not true. I was just saying it as a joke because I picked the brown color instead of the green color. And there were people on the live stream who were like, really? There was a drought that year? Like, how do you know that? I was like, I don't know that. I'm just telling that story to supplement this color choice that I made in my stitch. Chris says, when we were at our shop, we both noticed the cross stitch pattern on the top left near your front window, maybe a 9-part with houses or barns. Do you know the pattern? It's Farmhouse Christmas. I sure do know that one. I stitched that one. It's Farmhouse Christmas, which is a 9-part series by Little House Needleworks. I have very fond memories of that one. I can tell you what floss I used off the top of my head. I can tell you, I wish I had it here to just pull out and show you. Oh, it's still out there. I could tell you exactly what cloth I stitched it on. Like I have very fond memories of that. I'm trying to find a picture to be able to share with you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. What Chris saw in our storefront was this one. This is Farmhouse Christmas. And that's by Little House Needleworks. It's a 9-part series. We have the whole bundle in the shop. We also have the patterns available individually. And we might have a floss kit in the shop. I'm not sure. But that's the one you saw. You are welcome. I think we might have I'm pretty sure we have a floss kit in there too. Hello, Tammy S. Hello. Marcy, my grandson, is working on his Eagle Award and will be the 3rd generation of Eagle Scouts. I think the bald eagle, yes, would make a great gift for each of the Eagle Scouts. That would be amazing. That would be an amazing gift for each of them. And you know, it's pretty gender neutral. Like there's nothing that's too, you know, I don't think a boy or a young man would get that and be like, oh, it's fairly accurate representation via cross stitch. So I think that would be awesome. What colors of Farmhouse did you use for the borders? Oh, now you're testing my memory. For the borders. So I followed the free pattern. I can't remember what her name is, but I used, that's like 3363. Let me trigger my memory. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was 3363, and then 3777 was the red. 3363 was the green. 3777 was the red, and I believe the brown was 433 for my borders. This is all very sketchy off the top of my head, but if I'm remembering correctly, that's how I recall it. I probably have it written in my, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident with what I just told you. 433 for the brown, 3363 for the green, and 3777 for the red. I loved that red from that series. That's one of my favorite reds, and largely in part to this series. I also love the green, the 3363. I've carried that over as a substitute in some of my other stitches because I really like that green too. So that's what I recall, Sarah, off the top of my head. Okay, we have some goodies here to share with you. First, I'm going to grab this one because it's kind of a random share. This one is the Summer Punch Needle Kit by Lori Holt. So in this kit, you get the Summer Punch Needle pattern, you get a package of weaver's cloth, and then you get all of the skeins of yarn that are needed to complete the projects in this pattern. So we have the Summer Punch Needle Kit, complete kit in the shop for you. Also coming in August is going to be the So Happy Punch Needle Kit, which is for a reservation right now in the shop. So we have the So Happy Punch Needle Kit, which is all sewing themed. That kit is available in the shop to reserve right now. It's due to arrive to us, like the colors that are needed. There are 8 new chunky thread colors that are releasing in August. Those colors are called for in the So Happy pattern and in the kit that we're making up for you guys. So we won't be, that kit won't be available till the pattern releases in August and until the new chunky thread colors release in August. So that kit is available for reservation right now. However, summer, spring, fall, and winter kits and patterns, if you want the patterns separately and you don't want the whole kit, the patterns are available separately. If you want the whole kit, we have some of those kits available in the shop as well. So there's a little punch needle information. Here's the weaver's cloth. If you ever need weaver's cloth separately, we have that in the shop. If you get the kit, you get the weaver's cloth in the kit. And then here is the punch needle set of the actual needles that you need for punch needling. Okay, then we have some other patriotic themed goodies in the shop. Here are the Flower Power magnetic pin holders in denim and in red. I can't remember if this is red or schoolhouse red, but denim and red. Look at how awesome those are. Look, I have the red one right here. Ta-da! I'm using that one right now. So denim and red, Flower Power pin holders. Then we have a restock of Riley Blake Designs quilty clips. This is a cute little container of all of the quilty clips that you need. There are 100 quilty clips in this container. Quilty clips have been restocked. Larry said I bought the punch needle kits, but I can't seem to do it right. Uh-oh. Jenny, hey, Angela, in your opinion, is Lori's parchment similar to an ivory color cloth? I just had that here, didn't I? I want to look at it. Hold on. Is that the one that I just showed? Yeah. Yes, I would call this ivory or cream, you know, like an antique white. I think it would fall within that color palette, those color ranges. Ivory, cream, antique white, parchment, those would all, you know, be fairly similar. I hope that helps. Does that help, Jenny? I love the Flower Power too, Valeria. I love that magnetic pin bowl. Okay, next up for some other fun Notion goodness, here is Lori's Americana Lister notebook. I have mine right over there at my desk, probably with lists in it that need my attention. Super fun Americana Lister notebook is in the shop. Look at how cute this is. This is a Blossom Denim 1/2-inch bias tape by Lori. Look how cute that is. Add that to a little patriotic quilt. So, so cute. 1/2-inch bias tape. That's in the shop. We have Americana washi tape for your painter's tape needs. We have some fabulous Americana or patriotic needle minders and notions. So this one is Beverly's Patriotic Truck needle minder. This one is Beverly's Patriotic Barn needle minder. Look how cute that is. Here is the, why don't they have a name for this one on it? I feel like this one's called the Christmas Star. What isn't it called that? I can't remember what this one is called. Then here we have the Americana, one of the Americana charms. Look how cute that is. Here is the Americana flower charm. And here is the Americana flag charm. I have this one on my flag project bag from the Americana collection. The flag project bag being this one right here. We also have the Americana flag vinyl project bag, and I have this charm on this project bag because, you know, why not? Such a fun project bag. I love, love, love it. I gave my little one one of these that I had empty at the moment, and I said, hey, do you want to borrow this to, she was getting ready to come to the shop with me, so she was coming to work with me, and she likes to bring a bag of stuff to do and maybe some snacks in there. She like packs her own little bag to bring with her. And I said, hey, do you want to use this? And she was like, oh yeah, I may never get that bag back. It's perfect because it fits her. Sometimes we print out like worksheets for her to either color or worksheets for her to like practice her math or her reading on. And the worksheets fit perfectly in here. And then she can put her pencils in there and a snack and like all of the stuff. And it fits really nicely. And then she can just zip it up and then she's ready to go. So I might not get it back. Is what I'm worried about right now. But these bags are so versatile and useful for so many different things. I mean, I can give it to my kiddo to carry stuff back and forth to work with her, or use it for obviously projects, cross-stitch projects, quilting projects, whatever projects you're working on. So it's a very versatile bag. And then I use these inside the bigger bags. I love these for use of smaller things. Like I would give one of these to my little one to put all of her pencils and stuff in here and then put those inside the bag. So here we have Mad for Plaid, the mini project bag in Bluebell, which is perfect for your patriotic themed projects. And then this one is in Berry, which is also perfect for your patriotic themed projects. So you can kit up your early American series in one of these beautiful bags. We also have the Americana Sweetland quilt puzzle. Fun, fun, fun. This is a 500-piece puzzle. Fun for the summer. Fun summer project. And then we have a couple more bias tape options here for you. This one is Flower Red. And this one is Crochet Edge Gingham in red. So all of that is in the shop for you. What do you think? Do you feel thoroughly ready for the 4th of July after today's live stream? What do you think? I'm curious. I'd like to know. Those are the goodies that I have for you. So lots of notions, lots of cross-stitch projects to maybe inspire you to pick a project and start a project. Cross-stitch bags to keep all your goodies in. Beautiful quilt back here is another great patriotic project from Hollyhocks and Roses, from the Hollyhocks and Roses collection from Bunny Hill Designs. Don't forget, I will send out the live stream schedule for July, but our next live stream, just so that you know, don't forget about it, is on July 1st for our Happy Little Stitch Box reveal. I hope to see you all July 1st at 7 p.m. Central Time, right here on our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. I will send out some reminders via social media and via newsletter. So hopefully you are signed up for our social media and our newsletter so that you don't miss any of the details for all the fun things that we have going on. I have an itchy nose. Lori has the best goodies. She kind of does. I agree. Kim says, way late, going to have to rewatch. Hello, Kim. Candy says, thank you. Valeria says, fun goodies. You guys are welcome. So I'm not going to wish you a happy 4th of July yet, because I'm going to see you on the 1st of July. And at that time, I will wish you happy 4th of July. So in the meantime, have a really, really fun weekend. Thank you so much for being here to join me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you will visit happylittlestitchshop.com to check out what we have there for all your quilting, cross-stitch, crochet, punch needle goodies. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or need any help with anything. We are more than happy to help you. That's what we're here for. So please, please have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again in just a few short days on July 1st. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day. Blessings to all. Blessings to you, Free Spirit. Take care, everybody. Happy stitching.